in the end, that's where the decision is made. Now here's Altmaier, fakes the handoff, throws. This will be a touchdown, Pat Bryant.
So that it's away from the Eastern Illinois defender and pulls Bryant off of his post route. Complete the catch in the end zone.
McCray, no, they won't go to him. Instead, it is a wide open Tanner Arkin. Not a primary target, but will catch his fair share and play action and checkdowns.
Did you see how he blocks down? That makes the linebacker take their eyes off him and go for the play action, and he's wide open in the flat.
3 interceptions in those 2 seasons. Aaron Henry described his fall camp as electric. And here's a throw, Pat Bryant, he caught it! Pat Bryant with a touchdown! How did he get down in bounds?
Watch him high point the football, left foot down, right there. Great catch by Pat Bryant, a guy who had footballs hit his hands too many times in the end zone that did not turn into touchdowns. Says, I got this play right here. Great ball by Altmaier, high and outside to his veteran receiver, Pat Bryant. Little play action. Great rainbow, thrown in the bucket right there.
To which he responded, come on now, I'm a big guy. I like the Colt.
Here's a pass to the end zone. LZ caught the first pass of the drive, and he's caught the last pass of the drive. Touchdown, Illinois!
Regain his feet here. Beats his man off the line. Watch him stumble a little bit right there, but he's able to gather himself. Altmaier stands in another great deep ball by Luke Altmaier.
Well, they dial up Caden Fagan's number again. Yes, they will, and this is a no-doubter. Into the end zone. 1-yard touchdown run.
Just a little zone play, right?
Well, we move on here early in the 4th quarter. I did not think Franklin Pierce and F. Scott Fitzgerald would both be referenced tonight. We now reference Josh McCray untouched into the end zone.
Melvin Priestley, though, how about him pulling around here? 58.
Ooh.
Wow. Get him some syrup. You know, they said he went to, they went to the version of a pancake house, kind of like an IHOP.
3rd and 13. 4-man rush. Pass is picked off. Xavier Scott, have yourself a night. Touchdown, Illinois. Defensive coaches will tell you and understand the situation, right? Watch a draw, watch the screen, watch those short throws where they're going to just try and get some. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Altmaier under center. Handoff, Fagan, touchdown! Illinois has the lead again. You don't need to be fancy if you're big. And they go big, old school fashion. Tanner Arkin.
Altmaier drops the pass. Altmaier wide open end zone touchdown Illinois. It is Pat Bryant, the team captain, with the 11-yard touchdown grab.
We used to call this crossed off, and you get a little quick fake right here, and then you have crossers deep downfield. As you see Pat Bryant as he's working, as he climbs and becomes wide open in the back of the end zone.
He's wide out to the left. Empty formation for Luke Altmaier. Altmaier right down the middle of the defense, and it's a completion to one of his favorite targets, and Bryant breaks free for the touchdown. Catch and run by Pat Bryant. Had one in the first half, and now another to start this second half of play.
Number 94, Illinois.
Great job by Pat Bryant, just finding a window and getting open for his quarterback. Again, another basic across the middle of this Central Michigan defense, and then the fight, the grit, the toughness.
It'll be Caden Fagan from the pistol. Couple of tight ends out there. Give it to Fagan. He walks into the end zone. Try the onside kick. Ricochet right in your eyeball. Illinois straight down the field for the touchdown and putting a nail into it.
The big back, you're going to see motion coming right here from Pat Bryant, and then the whole offensive line washed this side down. And you're just going to see the lane right there for Fagan to walk into the end zone. That's just an offensive line and an offensive unit being.
They do a great job in their opening plays, and you can see it on display right now.
Again, getting around it quickly, a bust. It's open, it's Bryant, it's touchdown. That'll quiet this crowd. 5th touchdown for Bryant.
A different dude, and was good last year. Watch the double move. He just sticks his foot in the ground and goes vertical. He sells that he's going to go on the out route.
Altmaier under center. In the corner, it's caught. It's touchdown, Tanner Arkin. Well, it was his drive, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. We used to call it Spider 2 Y banana. Watch the tight end and his route. It looks like the shape of a banana. He goes and turns. It's not a real defined route. It's just the shape of a banana. Fake the power.
Malik Elsey's got man coverage at the top of your screen. Altmaier to the tight end. Just in. Big time touchdown. That is
Brandon Henderson.
Yes, Brandon Henderson, number 94, who came in for, guess who? Tanner Arkin. No, he's not known for that. He's more the blocking tight end. Carson Goda, the senior from Braden, that normally used in that capacity.
How about the footwork? You see him take that inside stem?
Fagan stays in the backfield, dotting the I. Play fake for the corner. It's Bryant. It's touchdown. Barry Lunny's play calling tonight, Devin, has been extraordinary. And Altmaier has executed to perfection.
Bryant into the flat as a fullback, right? Fake the power. He sneaks into the flat, avoids the defender, and he's wide open.
Altmaier looks wide open. Touchdown, Carson Goda. Illinois with a brilliant drive to stun the crowd at Beaver Stadium.
Is now wearing number 94. 75 is now wearing 94.
Penn State thinks Goda's going to block. He slips out in the flat end.
First down at 10. McCray in the backfield. They give it to McCray. Again, reverses field, and it's good for a touchdown.
Davis, Gatsky, Chrysler, Melvin Priestley, and whoever else in there at any given time has got the responsibility to clear the pathway. That's
who is out with an injury.
Nice.
Altmaier should be a touchdown. And it is. Zakari. Franklin. Give him 6. Easy touchdown for Altmaier and Franklin.
Well, watch the split flow once again. Franklin's going to come across. The back goes the opposite direction, and it's enough to freeze that inside linebacker for a beat. He gets picked. You can see him on the boundary after the motion completes. The reverse out hurt him. His eye discipline was off. Trips to the field.
Altmaier's got it. Green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Illinois.
So let me come out and build a trips formation and then go up to the right side where there's only one edge rusher who is sold and bites on it and thinks it's an inside give. And Altmaier's already shown us that he can run, and he can run fast if he has to. Can they do it when it matters most?
McCray. Touchdown, Illinois.
Decided I'm going to be a complete unit. Not only have they protected their quarterback extremely well, they've also blocked in those crucial moments when they've needed to get those yards. None more important than down at the 3-yard line. That's what these guys work so hard to get to this point. Somebody deserves to be a winner.
And it's going to come pretty quick. Altmaier to the end zone. Did he? He did. Touchdown, Pat Bryant.
Pat Bryant, the senior from Atlantic Coast, shows you that length that he has comes to bear. Uses that left arm to stiff arm just a tad a little bit. IDs that ball and grabs it with his hands, high points it, and keeps his feet in.
Josh McCray, the tailback from the 2-yard line. They're going to throw it to the corner. Got it. Touchdown, Tanner Arkin.
Because Ness called it. Yes, he did.
And right into the pylon for the touchdown.
First down play action. Watch him right here. Crosses all the way and look at all the traffic. The Michigan linebacker did a good job of seeing it and staying on it, but he could never catch up.
Luke Altmaier's 15th touchdown pass of the year caps a 51-yard drive. First and goal. Altmaier going to do it himself. Digs down low. And he's in. Touchdown, Illinois.
I wonder if they're going to go for 2 right here to get it into a 14-point game.
For 2, he might not be able to play the 2-point conversion.
If it comes out on the tackle, he should be able to put it back on.
Well, he lifts the ball and his head's got to have something here. Valentine will stay in at the 4-yard line. Valentine again. His heart's in it. If he can get to the goal line, and he did. Touchdown, Illinois.
Shove him over. And right now, Derek Harmon is looking at his teammates and going,
And then Valentine with the score. 35-9, Oregon.
McCray! Picking them up, put them down, touchdown.
You're going to see that this is not blocked well, right? They've got guys in position to go here, underneath right there. You got 3 guys that can possibly make this play, and they all miss. First, it's Finesse, Lucas, and then second, it's Wally, and then the talented freshman, Coy Parrish, comes in, and he just misses his fit. But how about the run by McCray? Like I said, it's not blocked well, but somehow.
Is going to get the job done. It'll be another close one in the ACC for them. Altmaier's pass in the corner, caught, Franklin, touchdown.
Or what got him open, because Rylan Kelly is in a good position. You can see him right here starting to go inside, and then he gives eyes to the quarterback. And after eyes to the quarterback, it allows him to sneak over the top and get to the end zone, and you see him pull that left shoulder through, and it's a catch and a perfect.
On first down, Altmaier with time to pass, taking a shot downfield, got his man! Pat Bryant to the house! 57 yards for Illinois, and the Illini are off and running.
Perfect example of the maturity from quarterback Luke Altmaier, and he saw the look that he wanted. He knew Pat Bryant was going to be matched up against Angelo Gross, playing in that slot position.
There's McCray again, searching for the edge. Step arm inside the 5, reaching for the pylon. Touchdown, Illinois.
Sometimes it's BYOB. Be your own blocker on the outside, and that's what you're going to see from McCray right here. Watch the stiff arm against the freshman Jalen Thompson. And then able to walk.
Altmaier floats this ball, back shoulder, it is caught! Touchdown, Illinois, Zachary Franklin. What a grab!
In this one, you can see that rubber rooster tail pop up from the left hand. He got both feet in. He's looking around like, did I really do that?
Yeah, he did. Extra lineman in on a heavy package. McCray leaps over the pile. Touchdown, Illinois.
Time for Illini basketball season. Josh McCray shows the ups. Maybe not basketball worthy. Hops.
Altmaier under center, handoff, Josh McCray to take it in. And an overwhelming performance by Illinois on both sides of the ball. That'll get him back in the win column.
Fine offensive play. Get some guys pulling out front. McCray does a nice job, just kind of falling his way into the end zone, finding that little crease. Some points that meant a lot to some people in the desert.
3rd and 14 for Altmaier. McCray to his right, and that's the tight end Arkin in motion into a 2-by-2. Here comes the pressure. He avoids it. throwing it into the end zone. Beatty with the toe tap.
Most impactful player for Illinois in this first half. Let's see the catch. Look at the toe tap.
And Illinois from the 4. Give it to McCray, cut it back, and power into the end zone.
Down Josh McCray. What a great move. But first, it's just a little inside zone. You're going to see him jump cut and get right back into the apex.
In a while. Lofrey the back. Give to him. Trying to race to the pylon. Reaching. Put him up. Touchdown.
Again, taking the football inside zone and then following your tight end around the edge. And now it's just a sprint to the pylon. And
has a career long of 59. From here right now, we're looking at a 48-yard kick. Altmaier, the keeper. They're not going to need a kicker.
Wow. There's just no force player for this Joe Harris-Simiak defense. There's nobody there. You're right, Andrew.
To keep this alive. Rutgers showing blitz. Double-A gap blitz. They bring the house. Here's the throw. Hit as he throws. It's caught by Bryant. First down. 15, 10. House call. Touchdown. Pat Bryant from Luke Altmaier on 4th down. They got it.
Got Pat Bryant on the outside right there. And this is just clear route by the inside receivers with a big-time dig route by Pat Bryant. He catches it and gets in the end zone. Watch out, Luke Altmaier stands in the pocket strong with Aaron Lewis bearing down on him.
Drilled.
And getting off the ground when you throw a game-winning touchdown, Andrew, feels a whole lot better. Look at this right there. Explosive catch and run by Pat Bryant.
43 yards for Zachary Franklin, the Ole Miss transfer. Here's Lofrey on 1st and 10. Makes a cut. He's on his way to right field. Touchdown, Illinois. Drive of the game. A frozen line drive, Matt. Touchdown, Illinois. 3rd and goal. He goes high. Altmaier on the quarterback sneak. Northwestern thinks it's 4th down. No, it's a touchdown for Illinois.
So when you're down there, it's really hard. You know, low man wins. You can see right from the start, Northwestern did a great job.
Brandon Lloyd's name on that graphic. He's in attendance today at Wrigley Field. Delayed handoff on 2nd down goes to Aiden Lofrey. Lofrey scores his 2nd touchdown of the day. 64 yards.
And from there, Lofrey just takes it in. Really well done.
And he knocked it out of the park. Altmaier, a pump.
Oh, he's got him.
Now he rips it on the double move. It's Pat Bryant running his way into the Illinois record book. It's a touchdown to tie the single-season program record for Pat Bryant. 8-10 lead.
Nice throw by Altmaier. Right on the money.
Bryant takes it the rest of the way. A 43-yard touchdown. Lofrey again on the ground. A huge hole. 3rd touchdown of the day for Aiden Lofrey.
Yeah, you're going to watch right up in here. These guys do just a great job. Come off the ball. Look, there's nothing there. There's nothing.
The bigger safety, rangy, skilled guy.
Altmaier in distress. Gets rid of it. Caught! No touchdown, short of the end zone. A half a yard out. On the big board, thinking this was a score already.
All right, Zachary Franklin catches it. You can see it 2 feet in bounds.
McCray in the backfield on 1st and goal. He cuts it back. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Watch the interior and just completely collapsing it down. And look at this lane. That's from inside the 5-yard line.
Franklin in motion. They fake the jet sweep. McCray, touchdown Illinois! Heightened sensitivities down to the field, and a great finish coming up.